So look, having the right tools won't actually turn you into a 1% digital marketer, but it will surely save you hundreds of hours and give you a massive edge over other people in this space. And that is why in this video, I'm gonna run you through 5 free tools that are really gonna take your game to the next level and save you hundreds of hours. It has definitely done so for me, and I know it will do the same for you. And for those of you who wanna spice things up and get a bit more bougie, I will also be giving you paid options for each tool. So I'm super excited for this video because at the end of it, you are gonna come out with just an amazing toolkit that's really gonna allow you to level up. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Jaime and I run a social media marketing agency transforming online brands into market leaders. And I've been doing so for the past 2 years. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's go right into it. The first free tool in your toolkit should be Hotjar. This is an amazing website optimization tool that allows you to see where the traffic is really coming from, right? And one of the things that I really preach in my channel is that if you are a digital marketer and you're only doing Facebook ads or Snapchat ads or Google ads, whatever you're doing for a client, especially if you're doing it for e-commerce businesses, you need to make sure you have a 360 approach. And especially if you are an agency, if you're a social media marketing agency. And so if that is the case, you want to make sure that you have a 360 approach. And even though you've just been hired for Facebook ads, right? Let's just say that that's the case. You want to make sure that you have an optimized website so that all the traffic you're driving for your client, it actually converts as high as possible, because that's also going to affect your performance very positively. And so with Hotjar, you'll be able to see things like, for example, engaged reading time by the prospect that lands on the website, where they spend most of their time, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. So that's really the first tool that I recommend. Now, if you want to go for the paid route, I personally recommend Kissmetrics. Is similar to Hotjar, but it simply just takes it to a whole new level. So that's really the first tool, and now to the second tool. The second tool is Peak, and this is a user testing tool. It's similar to Hotjar in the sense that you can see what your users are doing on your website, but the great thing about Peak is that you can do A/B testing, and you can see what things work, what things do not work, and then optimize your website according to that. Another great thing about Peak is that it gives you a 5-minute recording of a real person using your website, and for a free tool, that is pretty nice. And if you're interested in the paid route, I personally recommend Optimizely. The next tool is the YouTube thumbs up. The little symbol right below that looks kind of like this. I've heard that smashing that like button and making it turn blue, just for some odd reason, immediately puts you in the top 1% of digital marketers. So go ahead and smash the like button. But in all honesty, guys, I would really appreciate it. My team and I spent countless hours putting the ideas together, the actual recording, the editing of these videos, and your support means a lot. So if you're liking this video, only if you're liking this video, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you're not liking it for whatever reason, go ahead and comment down the reason below. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Now, the third tool is Canva. I'm sure you guys have heard of Canva, but if you haven't, it's a great design tool and pretty much free. Obviously, they do have a pro version, but the free version is pretty amazing. And so you can use Canva to create Facebook ads for your clients. Instagram story ads. For example, I use Canva sometimes to create my YouTube thumbnails, right? So it's honestly an amazing tool that I personally think should be in every digital marketer's toolkit, especially because yes, a large portion of our work as digital marketers is media buying and the number side of things, but there's a massive component which is the design and aesthetic side of things. Designing, for example, eye-catching creative. So Canva is great for that. And for a paid option, I personally recommend Photoshop for images, and for videos, I personally recommend Promo. I'm actually gonna leave a link down below. It is not sponsored. None of these tools are actually sponsored. I probably should have mentioned that at the start of the video. None of these tools are sponsored, but I will just leave a link down below where you can check it out. And I personally love tools like Promo because they specifically tailor to paid ads, right? So they literally give you dimensions for Facebook ads, Google ads, Snapchat ads, and a bunch of other really, Instagram stories, for example, and a bunch of other really cool platforms. So that is the third tool, and now onto the fourth tool. The fourth tool is a project management tool like Trello. I know what you're thinking, this is not directly related to the actual service and what we do as digital marketers, but a big part of running an agency or being a freelance digital marketing is working with a team. It's very hard to do things solo, especially if you're an e-commerce agency and you're building a brand online. And so Trello is an amazing tool, completely free. Obviously, they do have a paid version, but there and in a Kanban style, you can actually collaborate with your team, put up projects, tasks, milestones, and it's honestly an amazing tool. You can literally drag and drop different tasks, assign people to various tasks, set reminders. You can also set deadlines, and you can also get email reminders. So there's so many functionalities to Trello, and I personally love it. Now, if you're looking for a paid version, I personally recommend Monday. I will leave a link down below and you will be able to get a free trial. But Monday is simply Trello on steroids. They have a Kanban style and they have a bunch of other really, really cool styles. And if you're interested in an all-in-one solution, I personally recommend Monday. So that is the fourth tool, and now onto the final tool. So the final tool is a headline generator. And let me explain what this actually is. As digital marketers, a massive part of writing high converting ads is having an incredible headline. And obviously as a digital marketer, it's very important to master the copywriting skill. But there's certain tools that can really help you come up with amazing headlines. And the one I personally recommend is Sumo. They have a headline generator. And the second tool that I recommend is Ask the Public. Now, Ask the Public is not really a headline generator, but it's basically an idea generator. And so it's great if you're doing content marketing, or it's great if you're running advertorial type ads, which we do a lot at our agency. So we'll basically make an ad look like a blog post, and that way we'll get people on that blog post, which is completely value driven, right? And at the end of it, we'll have our call to action, and that will be much more effective, and we're seeing incredible conversions there. And so these tools can really help you come up with incredible headlines that catch people's attention, hooks them in, and gets them on your landing page. So those, my friends, are the 5 free tools that I personally recommend for any digital marketer, and that I honestly deem vital because my team and I use them on pretty much on a daily basis, and they've saved us hundreds of hours. Now, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a big thumbs up. YouTube just finds it incredibly sexy when that little gray thumbs up turns blue. So YouTube would love it, and my team and I would really appreciate it. Also, leave down below any comments, any questions you may have on this video.